Hey guys, Josh here, and today we're going to take a look at Make Toys Green Giants at Dump Truck, or also known as Long Haul. But like with all these videos, I brought in the G1 figure itself, so you can kind of see, the similarities and the differences between the two. And I'll just kind of give you guys a little 360, so you can kind of point those out on your own. So, not too bad. We'll move him to the side. Kind of focus in on this guy right here. Now, as far as the vehicle mode goes, he's probably the second to the worst. I would say Mobile Crane, that we've already done a review on, is probably the worst just because of the fact you can see his Devastator head there. But as far as transformation, he's not too difficult. As far as robot mode, he's kind of probably a middle of the pack type of guy. He's a little bit wider, obviously, as you can see. Yeah, I don't have one in reach to grab, and all the rest of them are pretty much transformed already. But he's a little bit wider guy. I do have this guy that I can kind of show you. So you can kind of see that he's almost the exact same size as G1 Soundwave there. So kind of give you an idea of how big this guy is, and there's that comparison. Now he comes with a couple of accessories. You can take these little, get them off. They get tight in there sometimes. There we go. Yeah, that one came out pretty easy. But you could separate these, and this turns into a flathead. And take this one out, put it in there. This one turns into a Phillips, which these aren't actually metal; they're just plastic and painted, a little metallic color. Which I'm not really sure the whole purpose of them turning into like screwdrivers, but I guess it adds for a little bit of bonus feature because they are Constructicons or Green Giant figure. And then he comes with this gun as well, just another part of Devastator's big gun that combines with the rest of the weapons that they have. So it's not too bad. Doesn't have a place on here that you could actually peg it. I try to do it like this, try to fit it down in there, but I guess you could do that, but you don't want to end up wearing that section out there because it's not intended to go there. As far as paint apps go, it's got a nice little bit of paint here with the red and white, the nice blue window going around. To this side, you've got some nice silver paint that you probably really can't see right now. Some nice red paint on the inside, kind of a gunmetal looking grill, some nice black, some nice headlights coming around here. You got that red and white. The tires or the wheels, I think pretty much all of them are painted silver, so they didn't just leave them black, which is a nice touch. I think it kind of adds a lot of character to him. With the taillights, he doesn't have any, but it's not really that disappointing just because of the fact I don't really know where you would put them. Even if they painted red right here, it might look fine whenever he's in dump truck mode, but whenever you put him in robot mode, you can obviously tell that these are his hands, and then you would just have red paint there on his fist, so it would look a little bit silly. As far as any type of articulation or play feature, you can move these wheels independently in and out, so they don't move together. But you could, I guess, make them to like he was turning if you were playing with your vehicles and stuff like that. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into the transformation. This little button right here and this one right here, you're going to push in on those to lift this section up, just like so. Then you can come down with this section here, to where then you can split, just like so, and we will set those to the side. Then come down with these tires, just like that. Come back with this. I'm going to move these down, and then fold this, which will end up being like a little side skirt section. Just fold that down just like that. Then you have a hole here, peg there. You're going to go ahead and peg that in just like that. These sections here, go ahead and come in with them. Everything is really tight on these guys. Alright, there's that. Then with these leg sections, try to get in here to where you can see this section right here kind of fits like kind of almost a clamp, and it goes in between this wheel. You're going to actually pull back right there, so there's a little bit better look at it there, and then you can come down with it just like so. And then you have the little foot that just comes straight down. Do the same with this one here. And you see how the you can kind of move this wheel if you need to. It's more for whenever you put them into Devastator mode, but to kind of get it out of the way, so you can see that it has a little gap there that fits over the wheel, so you kind of have to swing it over, or you could actually move this wheel to kind of help you out a little bit, I guess. And swing that down, make sure that tire goes back into place. And there you have the leg section, and you know, these wheels, they just kind of sit back here like this. It's not too bad. Then with the arm sections, I'm going to actually fold this purple section over. Do the same with this one as well. And just kind of push those together. Then with the fist, if you turn them and come down and rotate that, they come out. You have a little piece right here, a little tab that kind of locks that into place. I think it does it in another spot. Well, yeah, right here. There's another one as well. So just by turning the fist, just like so, you've released them from those tabs. So you can rotate there at the bicep and then bend that elbow forward. You're going to have to do the fist first before you bend the elbow forward. Then you just kind of set them to the side. You can do whatever you want with these flaps. You can leave them up like this, kind of angle them down. I think it kind of looks cool just like that. Then you can come up with the head, rotate it. And there we have transformed long haul or dump truck, whatever you want to call them. These little sections right here, you can tab them into the back of the arms. You didn't actually really have to take them out, I don't think. It just kind of works out a little bit easier for me. I'm not sure if you need to take them out or not, though. Go ahead and put his gun in there. And there he is, not too bad looking. Before we go over articulation, I'm just going to do a couple of size comparisons for you guys. So we'll kind of set him back here. Here is Masterpiece Sideswipe, so you can kind of get an idea. Even though he is taller, this is kind of more of a bulkier figure. To kind of give you a little bit better idea. I think this is a bulldozer or bone crusher. So you can see that he's a lot more skinny type of character figure, where this guy's just more big, big in mass and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and transform this so you can see what he looks like. A little G1. Alright, so there's a little G1 long haul there, so a pretty big difference there whenever he's in robot mode, so which is to be expected, because of different engineering and stuff like that. So there he is with Fall Cybertron Optimus Prime. So again, a lot larger than that figure. So he would probably be like a Voyager, I guess you could say. Go ahead and move these guys, and we'll go over articulation. As far as articulation goes, he can rotate his head around. He can kind of go up and down as well. This section right here, this does rotate here. He also has a ball joint here at the shoulder. Just move that to the side. He has a swivel here at the bicep. His elbow can obviously bend as well. I don't think it can go. Yeah, there we go. Because it has two joints here, but it can't, go. I don't want to say double jointed, just because he's got this peg here and it won't allow it to fully collapse 180. But he can move, either at that joint or at this one here as well. He does have wrist articulation, and he does rotate at the waist. That'll come into play whenever you put him into Devastator mode. And then with the legs, he can go all the way forward and up quite a bit. So back a little, but this is kind of hindered just because of this little side skirt section here for Devastator. He can also rotate here at the thigh, go in and out a bit, but is hindered again with the wheel here. Bend at the knee. His knee's a little funny because it's like real close to his foot, so where I think it should be a little bit higher up, but not that big of a deal. His foot is on a ball joint, but it doesn't really have a whole lot of motion just because of these two sides right here. It pretty much just goes up and down. You can put it maybe at an angle a little bit, but it's not going to be great, I guess you could say. but there is long haul. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching, guys.